Self-directed learning. Welcome to our small series of 5 videos on the core principles of problem-based learning, namely that learning should be collaborative, constructive, contextual, and self-directed. In this video, we will define self-directed learning, explain why it is used, and how you can use it in your teaching. What is self-directed learning? Self-directed learning describes a process in which individuals take initiative in diagnosing their learning needs, formulating learning goals, identifying resources for learning, choosing and implementing appropriate learning strategies, and evaluating learning outcomes. Why encourage self-directed learning? Students are better able to learn when they can control the flow of their experience. Self-directed learners become responsible, highly autonomous, and well prepared for the complexities of today's workplace. How to implement self-directed learning in your classrooms. Teach students how to set and manage their goals. They can start with small and easily achievable goals to grasp the concept of goal setting. Later, they can move to setting long-term goals. Let students self-enroll to groups so they can base their choices on similar learning goals or fields of interest, complementary specializations and skills, or matching learning strategies. This increases the intrinsic motivation of each group member and raises the chances of successful teamwork. Give your students a voice. Your classroom should set a stage for students to feel comfortable enough to have a voice and speak their minds. Students will feel more empowered and a part of a classroom community. It boosts their self-confidence and in turn makes them independent learners. Instead of giving students a detailed plan or procedure, give them a map showing where to end up and let them decide on the best way to get there. Guide students in choosing their own learning resources, tools, and apps by giving them a chance to choose the strategy that best fits their learning needs. Have students do self-evaluations, reflect on their progress, and identify the skills they need to develop in order to improve their learning. When we provide students with time and space to be aware of their own knowledge and their own thinking, students' ownership increases. Promote an "I can" attitude. When students face disappointment, teach them to analyze it and look at the big picture. In addition to promoting their analytical thinking skills, it empowers them and puts them in charge of their own learning. Now you know what self-directed learning is, why it is good to apply it in your teaching, and how. Please watch the rest of our series to learn more about the other underlying principles of problem-based learning.